Hello interviewers, my name's Austin Interviews, and in today's video I'm going to be turning myself into the Joker.
Oh! Somebody! Oh! He needs some milk!
Alright, let's get straight into the video. So the Joker has always been one of my favorite villains. I think he's super iconic. I was always into DC as a kid, so I really wanted to do a Joker look. And that's exactly what I'm going to do today.
Оп, а кто же это? Бэтмен!
Alright, let's get straight into it. So first I'm going to grab this eyebrow pencil, and I'm going to line and basically make like a octagon but like diamond shape. I'll show you in a second.
Give me a second because
I'm going to make it look like the Joker has a mask on.
Hey, do you mind putting a mask up? Oh, I don't care if you're vaccinated, you're just like really fucking ugly.
Only part of his face.
What'd you say?
We are currently in a hurricane here in Florida, Hurricane Ian.
Water here in Black Rock and Salt Hill, both today and yesterday.
Alright, like so. So see, it's like a diamond-y shape. Alright, so now we're gonna go into our handy-dandy face paint palette that we use in literally every video, and I can't.
She's an icon, she's a legend, and she is the moment. Now come on now.
And I'm just gonna grab a little concealer brush. This is the MAC brush, MAC 195 brush. And I'm just gonna go right into this white color. Place this white color right inside of the border, like you see I did with this line. And I'm gonna make sure I'm not getting it in my brows, because we are gonna make my brows a different color. Alright, so now that you've done that, it does look a little bit splotchy. So I'm going to take a beauty blender, and I'm just going to use that to blend it all in to kind of get the same color throughout. Alright, so as you can see, the eyebrows look absolutely crazy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this spoolie, and I'm going to dip it into this lime green shade.
They say I got the skills, they say I got the look, I got so many bars.
I'm going to take that, and I'm just going to run it through my eyebrows to make, basically look like I colored my eyebrows green. Alright, so I just went ahead and zoomed you in so you guys can really see exactly what I'm doing with the eyebrows. So I'm just taking the product and I'm just running it through each of the hairs. Alright, that looks good. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some translucent powder. This is just the Jeffree Star powder. And this is in the shade translucent, so it won't tint the white at all. And I'm just going to take this on the back, on this beauty blender. That got everywhere. Oh my god. The floor.
You got a pout. Oh, shit. Well, goddamn.
Alright, anyway. So I'm just gonna take this up. Oh my god, so. Alright, so I'm just gonna take the beauty blender that I put translucent on. And I'm just gonna take the powder. I'm gonna set all the white places on my face with the powder. So that first of all, it loses its shininess and it becomes matte, and so that we go layer shadow on top of it. Alright, so now that it looks like that, I want to do the borders of my face. I'm just going to take the Makeup by Mario Master Pigment Pro Pencil in Super Black, and I'm basically going to line the lines that I had there before. Alright, so now those are all on there. The Joker has a little bit of like an eyeshadow look going on, so we're going to recreate that today. I'm just going to use the Norvina X Anastasia Bills palette. Alright, to do that, I'm going to use the Anastasia X Beverly Hills palette, and I'm just going to dip into a little bit of this E5 color, so it's like a dark brown, and I'm just going to place that all over the lid. So I feel like every year, whenever I am walking around on Halloween, the look I see the most are like Joker and Harley Quinn's. And I feel like Harley Quinn is so easy to do that I wanted to give people that dress up as the Joker a little bit of a more fun look. but it's also not too hard to achieve. Alright, so I'm going to take that color and I'm also going to place it under my eye, but just the outer edges. Alright, so now I'm going to go into the Jeffree Star Bloodlust palette and dip into the shade called Executioner. And it's a black shade with like purpley like glitter in it, and I'm just going to place that right on the eyelid. Like that. So, I'm going to dip back into this palette, and I'm going to grab this lighter purpley shade. It's almost like a purpley pink, and I'm just going to dust that around the edges of what I already placed to blend it out. Alright, so now I'm going to go in with this lighter lilac-y shade, and I'm just going to place this. I'll place under my eye in a little triangle shape. Alright, now I'm going to take a thinner packer brush, this is the Makeup by Ariel brush, and I'm going to go into this shade called Blood Queen. It is a little bit of a darker purple, more like a royal purple, and I'm going to place that right in the center of that triangle I just made. Alright, so now that you've done that, I'm going to go back into this black shade, and I'm going to place the slightest bit right under my eye, just to give it a little more depth. Alright, so I got this fluffy brush, and I'm going to dip it into a very light pinky shade, like a pinkly purpley shade, and push that right into the inner portion of my eye. And that is just to give me some color there. Alright, so now I'm going to take some black and I'm going to create a line going straight down from the center of my eyeball. I feel as if anytime you see clown makeup, they always have this little eye like line. Like that. And I'm also gonna do a little one on the top of my eye. Alright, that looks great. So now I'm gonna take this flat top brush, this is a Morphe brush, and I'm going to dip it into this red shade in my face paint palette. And I'm basically gonna take this and I'm going to press it and line my lips. Now you could just use lipstick for this part too, but I find it easier to use this face paint because I have more control with the brush. So now I made these two lines from earlier. I'm going to take this red shade and I'm going to trace that line nice and upwards. Like so. And that's going to be where your mouth is. So I'm going to extend the bottom part of that and connect it with the top of my mouth. Like so. If you guys can hear little like things outside, it is because there's a hurricane going on. And yeah. And now it's going to line the bottom. Alright, so now I'm actually going to take a lipstick. This is the Shane Dawson Velour Liquid Lipstick with Are You Filming? And this is the Shane Dawson X Jeffree Star one. And I've actually used this in a video, or 2 videos before. And I'm going to use this to trace over the face paint we just put on. Or you could just leave it like this, but I think it's a little boring personally. So I'm just going to add some lines inside of this to give it like a worn look. Alright, so now I'm going to take some black face paint, and I'm just going to pop that right in the center of my lip to give it depth, and I'm just going to smell that together. Now, using that same brush, I'm going to make the mouth line. So, I'm dipping into more black, and I'm connecting the corner of my mouth and drawing a line upward from there. Alright, I think that looks super cool, so I'm going to zoom you guys back out and do some more details. So the Joker always has a lot of tattoos on their face, so I'm going to do some of those tattoos. One of them, of course, is the iconic J. So I'm just going to do a little J here, like that. And on this side, I'm going to do a little bruise mark, but like tattoo version. Like that. And then, of course, I'm going to do the iconic laughing. And then to do that, I'm going to grab a little bit of liquid eyeliner. And now, I'm going to grab a little bit of a purpley red shade, and I'm going to do the nose. So, basically what it is it's a little, just dollop. Alright, so now I'm gonna take this little small packing brush. This is the Morphe M124 brush. And I'm going to dip that into this Avani Greg X Morphe palette. This is for contour. And I'm just gonna go along the edges of the look to make it look like it's a shadow. Alright, to finish it off, I'm just gonna spray it with a little bit of this Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. And alright guys, that is a finished Joker makeup look. I think it turned out absolutely insane. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe and turn on post notifications on so you guys know when I upload my next video. Alright, see you guys in the next one. Bye! Bye!